Hello! We know it's a longer time that we made a video, but at this time of the year, it's always the same. We are busy with farmers market, with other upcoming shows, and of course, with our vegetables and herbs we have to take care in our front and in our backyard, greenhouse 1 and greenhouse 2. For example, we just had some beautiful red onions. They need to be dried. Then I just have one of I don't know how many cucumbers because it's too hot. When I harvest them, I put them in the fridge. Then we have just a few of our bell peppers. They are beautiful and they are not spicy. They are sweet, kind of
Banana
sweet.
peppers.
Huh?
Banana peppers.
Oh, banana peppers, yeah. Not the bell peppers, the banana peppers. Yes. As you see behind me, this is, I don't know how many tomato plants we have in here, just waiting that they are getting the right color to be harvested. Then we have cauliflower, we have onions, and all the other beauties you can see around here. The reason why we are coming up today is we are talking about diabetes 2 and a way you can help yourself with herbal alternative. I'm not talking about the medication you can get from the doctor. I'm talking about berberine. Berberine is a chemical compound extracted from different plants like golden seal. That's the reason why they have the yellow color. It's from the golden seal. Also barberry and Oregon grape. So berberine has been shown to lower the blood sugar, increase the weight loss. Maybe you can realize I lost a couple of pounds, in total 50, but not just from this. Improve your heart health. Berberine is also a healthy, natural alternative to metformin and Ozempic, so without any side effects. Berberine can also help you with depression, for a non-alcoholic fatty liver, and help, as I said, promote weight loss. Berberine has a long history in the traditional Chinese medicine. It's decreased insulin resistance. That's when you get the diabetes 2 or pre-diabetes, when your body resistance making blood sugar lowering hormones, insulin more effective. Increase glucose, helping your body break down the sugars inside the cells. Decrease sugar production in your liver, show the breakdown of carbohydrates in your gut, and increase a number of beneficial bacteria in your gut. So that's a lot what I'm saying, what berberine can be used for. Now, our own experience or my experience. Hi, Ken. It's hard to get through the tomatoes here.
Hello,
See,
everyone.
the tomatoes are even higher than Ken and higher than me.
Yeah.
We made, yeah, I have to tell you the truth. Years ago, they said to me, one doctor said to me, and I said it's years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, you have sugar, diabetes 2. And here are some metformin, and you have to take it." And at this time, I said, okay, I have to try it. But metformin did not get along with my IBS. I had stomach issue, and I didn't feel good. And as you, in the meantime, know me, I took metformin, put it in the trash, and said, whatever.
And she did that because the doctor said, oh, it's so high. And she was the opinion, okay, a natural remedy is not going to help there right now. Because, I don't know, they were saying something like, what, 300 or more?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so immense that it scares you. You think, okay, nothing natural is going to help there.
And then one of the point was this doctor, he, in the meantime, he's retired. He mentioned, yeah, and by the way, one of the points, because you have diabetes, is you are to, I say it, fat. Because at this point, I had 240 pounds. In the meantime, step forward, I have 180 pounds. And I still have blood sugar too high levels, because a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago,
Yep.
I had some issue with my joint. How is it called? SI joint. And I need a referral from a normal doctor for my physical therapy. So to get this, I had to find a doctor, and I found one, and she is really, she is the best, I would say. She has, maybe that's why, she has German, I think, grandparents,
Sister.
ancestors. Her name is like German, and she took blood, and it came back again with, she said, oh, your glucose is by 200. It's a little bit too high if you are fasting. So when you just got out of the bed, you didn't eat anything. And she said, so what can we do? And at this point, I stopped her. I said, no, I'm not taking any metformin or Ozempic. I am doing this and this. We try to cure everything with our herbs, alternative medicine. And she was listening to me, and she said, okay, if you think this will help you, I will not force you to take any medication from me, like metformin or Ozempic or anything what lower your diabetes. She said, I'm totally fine with it. Try it out. In 3 months, we are going ahead and doing another, blood draw.
Blood draw.
And see how your glucose levels are at this time. So now we found this, as I said, Berberine with all the benefits. And it's going, if you Google, ask Dr. Google, Berberine is all over the place. We found out the capsules, we made the capsules, and I'm taking it this now since 3 weeks, I guess.
3 weeks.
And my blood sugar, you say when you're fasting, when I jump out of the bed without any coffee or anything else, my blood sugar is 115. It's still too high. It's still called pre-diabetes, but you can see on the numbers that Berberine is really, really, really helping me without any medication with terrible side effects. And I'm taking 2. You should take them before you eat. I'm a little bit more flexible. I take them whenever I remember, most of the time in around noonish and then around 6. So, but you can take up to 3 per day. But
And I try to remember her all the time. Did you take it? Did you take it? And she does her testing 3 times a day too, writes the numbers up.
yeah, I'm so on it. I'm doing it even more than 3 times a day. Every time I want to see, is it? And
Yeah.
I don't know how many dots I already have on my fingers because of this peak to get my blood out of the fingers. But it helps. And I do not have any side effects from Berberine. Of course, with alternative medicine supplements, you can have side effects. You can have, for example, if you are on metformin or Ozempic and you take Berberine on top, there could be the side effect that the Berberine is lowering your blood sugar as well. So you have to, and I guess I'm talking for all the diabetics here, if you have diabetes, you have to check your blood sugar. Yeah, at least, as you said, 3-4 times a day to make sure it's not going up or it's not too low.
And we're not saying here to mix. Don't be taking natural remedies and chemicals from the pharmacy. That's a dangerous game there.
It is a dangerous game, but as I said, if you're already on metformin and you want to try it, you should talk to your doctor.
Yes.
Tell him and say, here, listen, can I take Berberine together, or can I reduce maybe 2,000 milligrams of metformin and take 1,500 and 1 Berberine. So this is always the best solution for you if you're already on metformin or Ozempic. I'm not sure how it is. We are talking here about diabetes too, which I think 80% from the people here in America, they have it, and most of them don't even know it because you don't feel it. And that's what I'm doing as well. I changed my eating habits, and
That's an important part of it.
Ken told me, he said, look, that you're not eating so much sugar. And I said, yeah, look, no sugar. He said, did you read the label? No. So then we read the label, and what's in there? Cornstarch.
Corn syrup, there's this artificial sugar in it. Even in bread, I think there's almost nothing
with no sugar.
With no sugar in it.
So it's really, really terrible if you take the time and you read the labels and not just the big written one, like no sugar, no this, no this. You need to read the fine print, because in the fine print, he learned me that, in the fine print it's written corn syrup, this artificial, and all this. So I would say 99% of the produce you can buy here in the grocery store is sugar. I didn't know in a piece of bread, whole wheat bread, what we are eating, in one piece are 4 grams of sugar.
One slice, not the whole bread, one slice.
So it's really, you have to, if you have diabetes too, what I'm doing, these are my experience. Watch what you're eating, try to lose weight. I don't promote the saying from the doctor from 5 years ago, you are too fat. It doesn't matter. I mean, kind of, because as I said, I lost 50 pounds and I still have it. I think if you have it, you have it for the rest of your life. You just can manage it, that it's going down and it's not being high, because if you don't take care about it, about diabetes too, and you don't do anything, it can be, you can get a
Can
stroke,
affect everything.
heart attack, and
Yes,
whatever.
yes.
So take care about yourself.
And doing it that way, you'll change your inside body, that it learns how to get rid of that sugar instead of keeping it, turning it around to, what do you say, to fat and things like that. It'll burn it, or it'll bring it to the muscles. So if you do an extra, I'm not talking about marathons and things like that, but if you do an extra, walking extra, another half a mile a day or something like that, it will help even better. So the more exercise, not heavy exercise, but the more exercise you do, the more this will help. It will change that sugar in your body over, so you get rid of it.
So in other words, it will increase glucoses, that is helping your body to break down sugars inside your cells. That's the point, to not holding all the sugar, it has to be break down. So, and then your glucose level slash, they have,
What do they say? There's a sugar liver and things like that, where it stores itself in.
yeah, everywhere. I don't.
Yeah. So we really want to point out, it has to like burn through the system.
Yeah.
Burn through the system.
And we are not doing, or he just for fun checked his blood sugar. Perfect. Nothing at all.
And we got to stay on top of that again. I haven't seen, well, I did for a couple of years ago, every year, one time for the health insurance, my regular checkup. But I haven't needed a doctor in many years. If I say 10 or 12 or 15, maybe, yeah, I haven't needed a doctor. Everything here, I'm afraid that when I need a doctor, that I'll have to take something that my body is not okay with. And that's why in a couple weeks, no, next week, this Friday, I'm getting my blood looked at too, just to get a picture of what's going on. But no, I feel myself fine and everything, and that's my diabetes too. So yeah, Uda said here, I feel myself fine. I don't feel I have sugar. No, but it's there. And after we tested at home, we've seen it too. Oh yeah, it's there.
It's secret.
Yeah,
Secret.
a lot of people don't know. And it doesn't matter really with your figure. I've seen people as small as me, or just, and they have sugar.
Yeah.
But then again, if I look at their habits, fast food restaurants, let's hit that Coke, let's hit that Fanta, and all those things. It's a lot of sugar. Even diet.
Drinking Diet Coke. Turn around, look how much sugar is in Diet Coke.
Artificial sugar.
What we are drinking, okay, but we are used to it from Germany. We are drinking sparkly water, and it's called Gerolsteiner. Oh, we make so much Werbung commercials for all the advertising. Gerolsteiner. We know the Americans are not so
Bubbly water.
Bubbly water. They don't like it. They really like we always say the dead water you can take out of the top if your water is not brown, like it is most of the time here in P-Town. But we have, and we swear on it, we have Gerolsteiner. There are minerals in it, and it's sparkly. It's a little bit more expensive. You don't get it here in any store. We tried it everywhere, in the cheap store, in the expensive store. Gerolsteiner is something that,
Did you get it on Amazon?
Get it on Amazon, another commercial. So, but this is the water we are drinking, and we are drinking a lot. Ken learned now to drink more water instead of coffee. So they are 750 ml, right?
Yep,
One bottle.
yep.
And he's up to 2 bottles per day. So that's what we are drinking. No Coke, no Sprite, no Fanta, no nothing. Just our Gerolsteiner. So I think we have enough.
And it helps clean out the toxins and everything too.
If you have more questions about Berberine, we are, as you know, every Saturday at the farmers market. And on the 19th, we are this year again downtown Main Street
in Plattsmouth, Nebraska.
For what's it called? Christmas in July. So we have our booth over there. So, but other than this, we have
our website. You could check that out.
Order from the website.
And check out our Facebook page.
And
Utes-Herbal-Corner.
Or give us a call. So we are everywhere. If you want to see us, you will find a way to see us.
Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. And now it's time to get out with all the little flying creatures here.
Yeah, but look at all the bees and everything. Wonderful.
It's wonderful, but the one they are peeking you, they are not wonderful.
But till the next time, to all of you,
love and light. Ken and Ute from Utes-Herbal-Corner. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao ciao.
Ciao ciao.